So I decided for no particular reason to take sort of a nerd pilgrimage and go out to Batavia, Illinois to hang out at Fermilab for a little bit. So this is going to be very crudely put together by means of an iPhone and Final Cut Pro. By Final Cut Pro, I mean iMovie. Yeah, it's going to be about a 90-mile round trip, so let's go. First step is getting out of the city. That'll be fun. So my route out to the west suburbs takes me south to the Bloomingdale Trail. I really do miss living off of this thing. It's beautiful. Ooh, just passing Humboldt Boulevard. I used to live right down there, like 2 blocks that way. I used to run on this thing like nearly every day. I miss it. But I'm in Edgewater and I'm like a block from the lakefront path now, so I still got it pretty good. I'm, let me see. Ooh, wow. 8.64 miles in. I'll take a picture when I get to the end of this trail because it's real pretty. Here's hoping you can hear anything I'm saying over the sound of the air rushing past the microphone. I'm at the western end of the Bloomingdale Trail. Look at it being all pretty. And to the west of us, we got old train yard. And up here, there's an observatory. This lines up with the fall equinox. Maybe I'll come here and check that out. It's only a few days away now. So I made it south to the Illinois Prairie Path. That would be this. And this is the start. And I'm looking at my GPS now. I've got 19 miles down, which means only 71 miles left today. So I started out with a bunch of food, over a gallon of water. Water, as it turns out, really heavy. I'll take it. So it's a bit of a fixer-upper. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we... So I just realized that I've ridden 25 miles and haven't changed gears yet. Bicycles with 24 speeds were probably made with places that are not Chicago in mind. I'm here. This is such a cool atrium. I can't really overstate that. Yeah. So you know it's a pretty cool view? This is from the 15th floor of Fermilab. Those power pylons running down the center of the access road there are delivering 345,000 volts to the accelerator facility. And that over there is the Richard Feynman Computing Center. It has a bunch of windows on the north side, and then the south side of the building is white panels to help keep the building cool. Yeah, 15th floor gives you pretty great views. Oh yeah, and I didn't realize this before I got here. The whole main structure of the building is timber formed concrete. That's pretty badass. So you want to see it? You want to see the accelerator? There it is. Well, that's not entirely true. What you're looking at isn't a particle accelerator anymore. Or I guess it still is, it's just not doing any particle accelerating anymore. So what you saw at that window is this ring. It's 4 miles in circumference, and that's the Tevatron accelerator, or what it looks like on the surface anyway. That was decommissioned in 2011, and the accelerator that Fermilab is using now is this one, which is called the main injector, and that one is over here on this side of the building. No, not that. That. Yeah. That's the main injector accelerator. They're using this for some really incredible things. They're about to start a project to smash protons from the main injector into a target, creating a shower of neutrinos, a beam of neutrinos that will then be sent through the Earth to a neutrino detector in North Dakota, 1,300 kilometers away. And the neutrinos will arrive there pretty much unscathed by all of the, planet in between here and there, because they really don't like interacting with regular, everyday matter. And in case you're wondering if that's really feasible, if that's actually going to work, well, they're already sending a neutrino beam to a detector in Minnesota. So, yeah. This is a model of a dark matter research project, the data from which Fermilab is analyzing here on site. And here we've got a little explainer video in Comic Sans. Dude, somebody did that on purpose. I'm looking at you, some Fermilab scientist. Yeah, you know who you are. So fun fact, not every particle accelerator has to be a giant ring miles and miles long, like CERN in Switzerland or like the Tevatron here. The linear accelerator, which is the first stage of the Fermilab accelerator, only a couple 100 feet long, but they get even smaller than that, like, ready? Boom. Yeah. That's this is a little pocket particle accelerator. This is the kind of thing that they would use for radiation therapy for cancer in a hospital. So most of the time when you see a superconductor, either in person or in a video, it's one of those little hockey puck looking things that they dump some liquid nitrogen on, and then it'll levitate and maybe scoot around a racetrack, looking as if it were locked in place to what's underneath it, but without any visible means of support. But all of those things are really actually just like a little skinny, tiny wafer of a superconductor inside a disk of ceramic. You want to see a really huge chunk of superconductor? Yeah, look at that thing. So this is, what is it? What are you made of? An alloy of copper and niobium titanium. So you turn this into a wire, or really any other shape you want, and then cool it down to absolute zero, very nearly absolute zero, and it becomes a superconductor. There you go. This is an actual series of resonant cavities used to accelerate protons in a particle accelerator. This is one too, except this one is superconducting made of pure niobium. God, look at the size of this thing. Wonder how much the metal in this is worth. I'm told that on a clear day, you can see Chicago. Right, like over here somewhere, I guess. Yeah, today is not an especially clear day, so no luck. Bye, Fermilab. All your beautiful badassery. See you again soon, I hope. They say you're an imposing building, but, you know, okay, yeah, actually, you're pretty imposing. So I'm about to have a little picnic out on their front patio in preparation for the trip back. Trip out here was pretty nice. Not as hard as I was thinking it would be. So the trip back should be a piece of cake too, right? No, it won't be. So Fermilab is an incredible place. It's an excellent destination for a nerd pilgrimage. They're doing so many incredible things here. Not just the experiments that they're running on their own accelerator, but accelerators and other physics laboratories across the world send their data here for analysis. Actually right over there behind that little bus is the Feynman Computing Center. That's where all that goes on. Nobody noticed my little Fermilab pin that I was wearing the whole time I was wandering around, which is only a little bit disappointing. Understandable though, folks may have been distracted from the Fermilab pin by the fact that I am literally dressed like an entire skeleton. So the one fairly important thing I had to take care of while I was eating was charging my shit. All right, it's like 42-ish miles back home. Are you ready for this? I am marginally ready for this. Hey, we could use some tunes for this part of the trip, right?
In the middle of a fight, to make it right, let the brimstones burn. I'll let you live yours, and let me have my turn. But you wrong thinking you can stop time a few hours ahead, baby girl, not mine. You look ahead, I know you see the stop signs. A blind man, no, it's not green all the time. You're driving me insane, Mrs. Rain Cloud. No one on the road to the same route. Now I'm trying to U-turn on the way out. The fire all around us.
Continue on Illinois Prairie Path, main stem for 3/4 of a mile.
Some things better not said. I picture you ready to stick horns on your head.
Continue on Illinois Prairie Path for 2 miles.
If you think you're special, you're probably not.
Oh, man.
Why even try? Why even try? Just living a lie. You've never been like that. Never been like. So why even try?
I am off of the prairie path and halfway home. Wait, why can't I see anything? Oh, duh. Gotta clean my sunglasses. Alright. I'm home. I made it. It's real. I did it. It happened. Who's ready for a nap?
Why even try to change?
Hey! Okay, Miss Rain Cloud, make the sun shine till the day's out. You're not alone, call my name out. But what if there's no way out? Hello, your words are inaudible. Reception is bad when I'm calling you. Confusion, and it's dawn to you. You're no spy.